Tom. Hello everybody, Tom Fawkes here. Welcome you back to more Diddy Kong Racing. In the last episode, well, we unlocked TT. In this episode, we're going to be doing a lot with TT as we are doing silver coin challenges in Adventure 2 mode. This is all being recorded post-commentary. The reason I'm showing this off is A, to show off TT, which I'll explain later. I'll explain his stuff later. And 2, because in Adventure 2, the positioning of the silver coins has changed, and as you can clearly see here, the tracks are mirrored like mirror mode in Mario Kart. Managed to get that. So on the subject of TT, he is by far the best character in the game. If you can, yeah, once you unlock Future Funland, if you want, once you unlock Future Funland and go through all the stages, all the courses one time each, you can unlock him before you beat Adventure 1, but he really shines in Adventure 2. He has the best top speed out of any character, the best acceleration out of any character, and his handling is like in the middle ground, somewhere between like Diddy and Bumper. So he's an unbelievably good character to have, especially if you're playing Adventure 2 like I am here. And this entire video, the entirety of Adventure 2 is going to be done with TT, just to show him off. So yeah, Ancient Lake there. Nothing too bad about that one. All the coins are kind of like in the same spots. This is where we start to see the bigger differences here. Fossil Canyon, we had a hell of a time with this level when we were trying to unlock TT. But a lot of the time in this one, the newer positions is allowed to be out of the way, like far enough out of the way where you can, what is it now? Far enough out of the way where it's like you gotta take some wider turns, or like I'd make another loop around there. Someone was commenting how funny it was whenever I do that. Or they will be like really far out of the way, like extremely far out of the way for where the coins should be. Hopefully that won't pose too much of a problem here, especially considering I'm using TT. Like TT is the best, like bar none, the best character is TT. He's a little bit hard to control sometimes just because of how much speed he's got. So I take the turn here, and there's this one coin that you saw in the first lap, maybe like at the corner of your eye there. That one is not in the same position as it is in Adventure 1. There's a few of them that are like that, and once we get into Jungle Falls, I'll point out another one like that as well. But yeah, this is what this video is going to be, and I had a lot of fun replaying this like as TT as well. That's insane character there. His cart color, as you can see, is silver. His plane is silver with blue stripes on it. I'm trying to think if there's any color that's really missing out of here. I guess he got no purple. He could have been gold. So part of me kind of wishes that Diddy was red instead of blue. But the blue does complement his color scheme pretty well. Drumstick could have been blue. He wears overalls. Anyway, we beat Fossil Canyon. On to the next challenge. Jungle Falls. This one has a very interesting location for one of the coins. It's not that one. I think that one's pretty similar to how it is in the base game. But as we get on around the corner here, we got that. And one of them is just suspended over the waters. You have to drive off in order to get it. Probably would have been better if I had gotten a blue balloon for it. But, you know, you do what you can. Get somebody with that. I'm trying to think of like all the locations of some of these, because like I get through this lap with 5 coins. Maybe 6? 5, yeah. So there's this one I missed, and I think there's one on the bridge, and I think there's one other that I missed that's later on in the level. And it took me a little bit to find it. Now, I missed that one again, so no big deal there, I guess. Looking around for it, and then something hits me, and then I think I remember, yeah, at this point I remember where it was from my childhood. It's behind that rib. It's one of those obscure things that sticks with you for some reason. Final lap here, gotta make sure I pick up that last silver coin on the bridge. Damn. I also believe that TT's what's it called? TT's weight is medium. I was thinking it was heavy at first, but I don't think that's the case. I think he bounces off of like Crunch and Banjo pretty well. Oh, and this is just to show you that it's in Adventure 2. because one of the differences between Adventure and Adventure 2 is that the balloons aren't gold, they're silver. They also don't have like that model smoothing on it, so like it looks like a disco ball. Almost looks like a Mylar Mylar? Yeah, Mylar. Isn't that what it's called? Mylar balloon? Those sort of like metallic looking balloons. Hot Top Volcano, some of these kind of go out of the way a little bit. Put a few below the stalagmites. One in that little crevasse there. As we go along with the plot here. Someone's also saying, and I can believe this is true based on the fact that I've experienced it before, if you let the AI get too far ahead of you, they for some reason just speed up, like some weird rubber banding. Like there's no explanation for it if you let them get that far ahead. And it can be pretty bad if you don't like keep it under control there. Anyway, we're doing pretty well here. We're in 4th though, so I keep missing that one. I missed that one significantly. Also, I noticed that all the other racers get caught up on that Brontosaurus. So hey, good on me there. Power up. I also find it funny how it's like all the voice lines that say like power up and things like that are TT's voice lines. So it's TT more or less talking to himself at this point. All right, come on, you can get it. Don't forget this time. There we go. 8 silver coins. And with that, Dino Domain is Dunzo. Dunzo with Dino Domain. Switching over to Snowflake Mountain to Everfrost Peak. This one gave me a little bit of trouble for getting all the 8 silver coins. Imagine if let's say Rare did buy out like the rights to Donkey Kong, and they remade Diddy Kong Racing. All like the Nintendo they like re-released Diddy Kong Racing. Because I was thinking about that, when Microsoft bought Rare, they thought they were getting the rights to Donkey Kong with it, and that ended up backfiring for them a little bit because they more or less gutted Rare for the most part. Banjo 3 turned to nuts and bolts. My God, there was so much, and then Rare for a while was just making Kinect games. Some of those silver coins were a little bit hard to find. Some of them were on like tight corners, like at the towards the beginning of the racetrack there. But anyway, I accidentally did a little trick there, a little tricky trick there. But I saved it, bounced it out. It's all good. We're all fine. It's okay. But yeah, so let's say Microsoft did end up getting the rights to Donkey Kong, which means they would have ended up being the ones to like. There might have been like a Diddy Kong Racing remake on Xbox systems, on Microsoft systems there. And if that's the case, they would have had to eliminate anything that was relevant to Nintendo in it. There's a lot of Nintendo graphics around there. Not nearly as much as say, and more so than Banjo-Kazooie as well. They managed to pull it off in Perfect Dark pretty well though in Banjo-Kazooie. Although they kind of had an issue with that one with the N64 cartridges that you had to break for the stop and swap in Banjo-Tooie. At any rate, well, you solved me past one right there as well. I think this is actually my first try of this level. But yeah, Everfrost Peak wasn't terribly hard. It just took a little while to find where all the coins were. I can't think there are any here that are that bad. No, I know which one is particularly bad, and it's one that's going to be showing up in this video. Splitting the silver coins into 2 videos for this, just based on the fact that this is going to go on significantly longer than the time trials, because it's going to take me longer to get around the courses when I've got to look for silver coins. Yeah, when I bounced there, I was like, I'm probably done. Probably can't get any better than that. Oh, bounced again. Oh, not grandiose at all. Lap 2, and we're last. I missed that other coin again. Going around the loop there, yeah. Going around the loop. Going through the tunnel now and going on a boost. Oh yeah, there was one in here that like, yeah, you needed to like drive up onto this ledge here in order to get one of the coins. I forgot about that one. So no, I didn't do this one first try. I had to like research where it was. Like cause I'm pretty sure I couldn't find it. All right, there's one left and it's the one at the very beginning of the map. Which I'm pretty sure would explain why I kept missing that one at the beginning there. I had to turn around for that one. And now for the task of getting back into first, which in this game isn't terribly bad. It's still a kid's game. The boss fights are really hard because, you know, blockbuster money. Kind of got into a semantics fight with somebody in the comments about blockbuster money. The reason I call it blockbuster money instead of arcade, instead of like quarter eater, is because like for the arcade games, by and large, you didn't have the opportunity to own them, I suppose. Whereas you could rent a game over and over again, or own the game. Yeah, when I hit the bounce there, I was Jesus Christ. When I hit the bounce there, I was like, the color escaped my face. Next up is Snowball Valley. This one took me a couple tries. Because it's a split course here, there's coins on each one. Got to be the most careful. The ever most careful. There's also one right there. That coin right there. If you boost over that lump there, or over that hill there where those balloons were, you might not see it. So be careful. And you might be thinking, wow, you're on a really good pace to be able to grab all of them. Well, I just fell into the water, and I missed it anyway because I wanted to keep up with the rest of the pack. So, yeah, not great. I think, I just missed that one entirely, too. I think I only get one silver coin on this lap, and that's this one up here. So, yeah, I gotta go back to the other path, which is okay because I'm pretty sure it's faster anyway. Final lap. That would have been bad if I got hit by that. Get our blue balloon. Get our silver coin. Long John Silvers. Oh, I love it when the AI gets hit by the course anomalies. Oh yeah, this was a panic moment right here because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to pass bumper or not. And that, yeah, that turned into something. Frosty Village. This one took me quite a few tries, and you're going to see exactly why. Oh boy. I think it said the name again because I left and came back. I wasn't entirely sure about... Yeah, that one there. There's that one over... That one by the tree there. There's another one in that like the area with the houses you can get. So now I gotta go off the track in order to get one. Instead of using the boost because that probably makes more sense. I just kind of drive back. Because I'm not sure where that path goes with the zipper, and I'm not sure if there are any like coins I would miss on here. But wait, no, I did this multiple times. Why wouldn't I just use the zipper? Kind of being a big dumb there. I also think that, okay, so there are 2 coins right on the finish line there, and I'm pretty sure that they're past the finish line. So if you try to get them on the final lap, you'll end up finishing the race with 1 less coin than you need. I didn't test this theory, but it's better to get them on the first 2 laps, trust me. Anyway, we're only in 4th here, so that's not bad. Tip Top has got a pretty decent lead on us. But I think he's not so far ahead where he's just gonna zip ahead. I'm pretty sure what dictates is whether or not the characters are rendered or not. Oh no, never mind. I heard the chime for the coin before you went over the starting line. Either way, I don't know 100%. Oh god, that happened to me so many times during the time trials, getting stuck in the corner of the cave like that. Fortunately, this isn't nearly as strict as the time trial. It's a little bit more hectic because you gotta collect things along the way, but... Oh, and here comes Tip Top. Fortunately, my acceleration is unparalleled even by the tiniest mouse. The acceleration of the Pipsy. There we go. Snowflake Mountain is done. Next up, we're going to Sherbet Isle and Whale Bay. To Whale Bay. Go in Whale Bay. Whale! This one took me a few tries because I couldn't find all the coins readily. A couple that sort of evaded me here. On top of that, the AI is ridiculously tenacious in this level. Usually the AI is really easy in hovercraft levels. This level? Nuh-uh. It's a little ridiculous how fast they are. I missed the zipper so I could actually see where all of them are. I think the last coin is, yeah, I couldn't quite see it, so I never actually checked this area. But I was able to get all of them. Now it's just a matter of passing Bumper, who I just did, and Diddy, who's in the lead. Took a little bit far on the outside there. Those buoys don't look very solid because they're just sprites, but they are solid. They have collision on them. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. You know what's amazing? Pedal steel guitars can invoke country music, country western music, or they can invoke like an island feel. And there's a pedal steel guitar in this, or rather like a MIDI of a pedal steel guitar in this song.
Crescent Island.
Crescent Island. This one. This level. Okay. Not even, so look how far outside that coin is. Okay, so between this is the toughest level out of any of them. Dragon Forest? No. Like, Future Funland? No. Doesn't even, none of those worlds even come close. Crescent Island is the worst. Because you really gotta look for where they are. And they are spread out all over the place. And one thing I think they're probably expecting you to do is to take that shortcut at the end where you can cut the corner there. Although you can't even do that in the first lap because of the silver coin out there. All right, so now we're pretty good, right? We got as many of them as possible. Nothing can go wrong. Nope, we gotta veer all the way out here for one. Because I never quite remember where they are. There's one behind that tree. Got them all in the second lap, and I'm in 5th. Diddy Kong is pretty far ahead, but he's still within render distance, so he's not gonna get that AI speed boost. But man, this one has, specifically for a kart level, this course has so many coins that are just out of the way. It's nuts, and I have no idea why. This particular level is like the bane of my existence when I was a kid when it came to the Silver Coin Challenge. And it was like, this is also a hurdle for the TT, at least when I was a kid anyway. For the TT time trials, this is a pretty big hurdle. That was a weird thing that happened right there where I ran into the wall, but I still had boost, so I was able to keep going faster. But I remember specifically Crescent Island for the Silver Coin Challenge was a nightmare, and what the hell is it called? Fossil Falls. Fossil Falls? Fossil Canyon. Fossil Canyon for the my brain is breaking. Fossil Canyon for the TT trials were the hardest ones for me. From when I was a kid getting to some of those later levels and being like, this is gonna be the hardest level ever. I'm never gonna be able to beat this. And then like the Future Funland episodes were really easy for the time trials compared to Fossil Canyon. I had to do a weird turn there because I screwed up the turn. And then this one took me a couple tries to get, because I accidentally jumped over that because I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get enough height. Might as well hop. And then I hopped and I got more than enough height that I needed. I'm pretty okay, so I think I did this one first try because like that was me searching for a coin. Because I didn't know where like the last one was. I can't remember where I find it. Oh, yeah, that's right. The first lap I just didn't see it for some reason. Get that. We get the go for it, and final lap. Pipsy ended up getting really far ahead. But don't count me out. There's a lot of failures for this that you're not seeing. Generally, when I'm recording this, it's all of the victories, and I'm more or less putting this out as a guide. The other thing, too, is, as well, is that, like, I'm able to, like, show all the mistakes you can make in this and still be able to do well. So, like, there, I passed Pipsy at the very end. I searched for a coin that I didn't know was around. I'm in 5th of the last lap, and Pipsy got really far ahead, and it just ended up being like this whole ordeal, and I still managed to win. So, like, just take your time, you know? Love this song. 2 coins around that rock there. It's a little bit of pain there. 2 coins side by side there, so if you want to loop around to get them both in one lap, you can, but there's not really much of a point to that. 7 on the first lap. This one isn't really that bad. And we're, you know, I might as well start wrapping up the episode because we're doing pretty well here. So, next time on a little swoopy swoop there. Next time on Diddy Kong Racing, we are going to be jumping into Dragon Village and Future Funland for the final bits of this. And, you know, for good measure as well, I'm also going to be racing Whizpig. So, once we finish this race, I'm in first, coming around there. I will see you all next time. Later!